Here we are at Cligwy Beach car park, so that's the access road in. They're A roads most of the way. It's only a tiny little bit that kind of brings you down to the beach car park. So here we have the signs and the parking meters. Cligwy Beach Anglesey, out of season, fab. I've just put £2 in literally to stay for the day until we go off to our next stop. But you can pay by phone, yeah, quite easy. So that's all the instructions there. And we have a sign here, motorhome parking. I've just seen it actually. It's meant to be at the back. As you drive in, you don't see this, so we aren't in the right place. But do you know what? I'm not going to stress over it today because it's pretty quiet. It's a Monday, so I'm not going to be worrying about it too much. It's a big car park. There's a cafe here as well, not open at the moment. But as you can see, yeah, it's a bit uneven, not a problem. It's one of the Moho here. But the beach really is absolutely gorgeous. There's a little island out there. I need to find out what that is, I don't know. But yes, I think these people are parked in the right place and we're in the wrong place. But never mind. It's not the middle of summer or anything, is it? So you've got quite a lot of signs around everywhere telling you all about the parking. And where you shouldn't be. I am guessing that they must have had a big problem with motorhomes, otherwise there wouldn't be these signs everywhere, you know. Because Gwynedd and the Isle of Anglesey, I gotta be fair, I am not feeling the love. I really am not. But we're trying, and do you know what? I have found the places to stay. It's been difficult to find places that are open, but it's possible. And everywhere we've been has been really nice, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay, I'm just going to head down towards the beach area. There's toilets over in the corner. I think they're locked at the moment, but obviously they're for summertime use, which is handy. We don't rightly need anything because we're all self-sufficient, but toilets over there. And that's my little beach access just across there where I'm going to head off to now. Wow, look at this everyone. Cligwy Beach. It's absolutely amazing. It's huge. Tide's out at the moment, so just a doggy paradise. And there's a few dogs down here at the moment. Ours are going to be down shortly and they are going to absolutely love it. It's really quiet. Now there's a little island out I can see, and it's called Ynys Dwlas. There's nothing there, it's uninhabitable, just a bit of rock really. But the island has a rescue tower that was once stored food and provided shelter for shipwrecked seamen. So there we go. There's lots of boats out there as well, passing by. But really, really gorgeous beach. I've been reading the reviews on it, and in the summertime it does get very, very busy. And apparently lots of dogs, which people were moaning about, but it's not going to be a problem at this time of the year, I wouldn't think. Nope, they're going to have a really fab time down here. I'm going to be going back to get them very shortly. It's got a backdrop of gorgeous sand dunes. There's little trails coming down through the sand dunes, but I'm going to make my way over to the main part of the main entrance part of the beach, because I think I saw some signs. There's some signposts for walks as well. So probably part of the South Wales coastal path around Anglesey, or whatever they call it on Anglesey. It's the same name. It's very sandy. A few little stones, but a really, really nice beach. Lots of people milling around. And some houses over there with a view. A view to die for. This is your main pathway up from the beach, so it's nice and accessible. You haven't got to trudge through the sand dunes or anything. Plenty of bins, no overnight parking as usual, because it's not allowed in this part of the world, in these car parks. And I believe there's some information up here we can go and have a look at. I bet it's lovely when that cafe is open. And some little huts there as well, so maybe serving ice creams and chips maybe in the summer. Lovely. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Okay, so we've got a map of Anglesey. It's telling you all about where we are. And this is all about the beach and what you can see on the beach. They're quite good at putting signs up and telling you what you can see. And another one here. So it's saying that it's a global geopark. So lots of interesting flora, fauna and all sorts of sea life. So there we are down at the bottom in the corner out the way. So where we normally try and get as far out the way as possible. There's your signs here saying no motorhome parking along the front. So they've clearly had some issues, haven't they, over the last couple of years when we've all been having our staycations. And the back section is where you're meant to be for a motorhome. So there's kind of no parking layout at all. So you're just kind of guessing, I think. But it looks as though there is some kind of raised area in the middle where people maybe should park, but they're not. So how you'd get on down here in the summer months with a big motorhome, if it's really, really busy, I just don't know. But like I said, the access is great, and at this time of the year now, fabulous. It's really, really quiet. And I can see Nick there sitting, waiting for me to come back. So I think it's coffee time again. Warm up, because it is quite a chilly old day. And we'll get the girls onto the beach. The ladies in red. They've just come off the beach, so they're both in their dressing gowns, and Lyra's just gone down to the beach with Nick. So we're doing one at a time today, because there was quite a lot of dogs around. So I think they're all going to be having a little snooze, but look how smart they look. You right, Moll? You right, Eva? I'm not impressed with your outfit? No, Molly quite likes her outfit. But Eva doesn't like dressing up, do you, Eve?
Hi guys, so picture the situation. We've got 3 dogs. So we've been down to the beach, the dogs are wet, they're messy, and we've come back to the van and now it's raining. So we need to get the dogs sorted out as soon as we can. We can't let the dogs go straight in because they've been into the sea and they're soaking wet. So we need something to strap them down. And we struggled for a while, trying to look for posts and that sort of stuff. And then we thought, well, we need something that we can do with the van. So I came up with, this is a normal a dog tie down chain, if you like. So it's a bit of wire with a couple of clips on the end, and it's got a good solid plastic coating. So I thought the perfect place to put it would be around the wheel. The problem is with these wheels, of course, they're alloy wheels, and we don't want to damage it. So what I came up with when I fitted the diesel heater was some of the fuel hose. So I've sliced the fuel hose all in half, wrapped it around the cable, and then cable tied it. Then what I've got is I drop it one end behind, I put it through, and then I've got the hose where the wheel is. I then try and pull the cable in, and if I could have a dog please. So this is Lyra. I then strap Lyra on, get rid of that. I know Lyra's safe to go and let me deal with the other dogs. That is our little deployment system for the dogs. So we got something to fasten the dogs down to, so we can get on and get them dry and get them inside. Right, it's
getting towards the end of the day. Well, it's 4 o'clock, it's going to be dark by about 4:45. So we're now off to our next stop, which is the Panton Arms. We're staying at a pub tonight, so we're quite looking forward to that, aren't we, Nick?
Yep, something different, never done that before.
No, we've not done pub stopovers before, so I did ring them in advance to check that it was still okay, because I didn't want to just assume that it was okay to turn up. But it is on search for sites. So this particular pub, they charge you £10 to stay the night in the car park, but I believe they give you a £5 discount voucher off any food that you buy. So we've decided that we're going to have takeout food. I did check that it was okay to get takeout food, because I'm sure that they wouldn't want 3 Rottweilers bouncing around in their pub. But I believe they do like wood-fired pizzas, so I'm going to have a look at the menu when I get there. So about 7 miles to go, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, not far.
Not far.
Not far.
Pretty much back the way that we
wobbly.
came.
Bit wobbly.
We're going down a main A road, still quite narrow, and
Every road's narrow around here.
every road's narrow. Yeah, it's really quiet around here. It's almost scarily quiet. Nobody moving around at all. Anyway, we'll carry on with the journey, and we'll show you the car park when we get there.